Hello everyone, I was going to say welcome to the first ever, even though normally I do my talk and bowling on Facebook, especially I usually go live with all my friends so that way people can actually view me on there, but I decided, I told everybody that I was going to move it to YouTube so that way it would make it more easier that way. But anyway, hello everyone, welcome to Talking Bowling. Even though I am doing it live from home. So anyway, this is how it goes. What I do is I talk about my bowling from Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But even though it is Wednesday morning, so I am going to talk about my bowling from last night. Okay, so the ones probably don't know, well, why is talking bowling anyway? Why is he doing this? I'm only sharing this not just for my friends and my family, but I'm also going to share this to the ones who actually likes bowling. So I know some of you like bowling out there, so hopefully you like the videos. But anyway, about my Tuesday night league though, about my team, it's known as Team Crush It. That's the name of our team. But with my first game, when I bowled that first game, I game 279. Which I was kind of close for a 300 game, but if it wasn't for the 8th frame, leaving me a solid 9 pin, I would have got it. So, even though with my second game was 184, and then I dropped to 177, so where my average went up by 1 pin, went from 209 to 210. So, which means from the first game it helped me where our team took 3 and then the other team that we bowled against took 4. So even though we go by points, so even though we bowled 3 games, but we just go by points. We don't worry about the percentage because even though we do have a lot of good bowlers, especially in Avondale, Arizona. Even though I used to live in Avondale. First I was born in Phoenix, and then moved to Avondale because even though it was when I used to live in Phoenix, the neighborhood got really bad. But when we moved to Avondale, we used to live in this one house, and we had problems, but with leaks, water leaks, gas leaks, you name it. So anyway, plus not only that, though, the worst bugs you can imagine was termites. But anyway, so yeah, and not only that, it has nothing to do with talking bowling. But anyway, I'm sure some of you want to know how many. Those who don't know, I have been bowling ever since I was 8 years old, and plus the one who taught me how to bowl was my mom. So even though not only I have the greatest mom ever, but she was also the best coach. Even though there was back then that when I was a child, she always say, she goes saying, Derek, wait till my cousins get done bowling. I'm like, why do I have to wait? It's about bowling, it's about having fun, having a good time. Don't matter if you're ahead or if you're a little bit behind. So, but anyway, and not only that though, when it hits towards sweeper night, I'm definitely gonna have like special guests on Talking Bowling towards the end. Hopefully I would get some more talking so that way it would be much more easier. So but yeah, and all of that though, I'm sure you're wondering why I'm doing this, because my forehead was kind of itching, but anyway, and other than that though, I hope everybody all over the world. I'm sure there are a lot of good bowlers out there, especially all over the United States. But anyway, and also every time I like to talk about certain things though, and plus, oh and yes, before I move on, before I continue to talk about bowling, if you have kids that was shown on the news on Channel 3, if you recognize your kids from Channel 3, you gotta make sure you watch your kids, because not to mention, though, they almost got hit by a semi truck somewhere. I don't know if it's somewhere in Phoenix or Avondale, I don't know, but you know, you gotta remember, though, kids, you gotta learn to look both ways before you cross. Make sure it's clear, because if you don't, you just be lucky that that semi did not hit you. But if that semi truck would have hit you, you would have been roadkill. So you gotta pay attention, okay? And includes all the kids from all over. Make sure you always look both ways, okay? So you don't get killed, because you don't want to wind up in a hospital. Trust me, you don't. Which it won't be a good thing. But anyway, I'm sure you're wondering, what shirt is this that I'm wearing? Which I'll be wearing. I'll be slightly turn without knocking down the phone. It says Fun Time from 2016. So, you know, it's a bowling shirt. So, but anyway, yeah, not only that though, not only that, well, what I do is, you know, I do run this pod on Tuesday night, but the only thing I'm in charge is the 2 strikeout pots. Those who may not know what that is, which allow me to explain. Like on the first game and second game, all you have to do is try to get 3 strikes in the 10th frame. And if you do strike out in the 10th frame, so it depends how much money is in. Because I run 2 strikeout pots. Normally, because when I first started doing it, I just normally run the second game. But I just thought I'd make it more fun by running the 2 strikeout pots, so it'll be more easier for people. So, but like say like from Tuesday night, we did had 2 winners from the first game. My friend Lionel Decker, he struck out in the 10th, and plus so did I, because for each game was $9 total each, which 9 makes 18. So, but anyway, so Lionel had to split the money with me on the first game, make it where each of us will have $4. So, and not only that, and then on the second game, Lionel struck out again. And then on the second game, my teammate David, though, he actually struck out. Now in the second game, so I made where that he had split it with Lionel with $4. Another $4, so it makes it where it'd be $8. So, so $8 total for Lionel, and then only $4 for David. So, but anyway, and also, just let everybody know, there is a movie that's coming out Thanksgiving. It's Pixar's animation. It's called Coco. It's going to be in theaters on Thanksgiving Day. So, you know, you can experience that in 3D as well. But just let everybody know that I'm sure you can be looking on YouTube. If you look on YouTube, they will show you what movies is coming to theaters sometime from 2018 all the way to up until 2021. So, okay, so as of right now, I am going to go ahead into here. If you do like the video, I probably hit like. If you have any questions, I'd like to hear your comments. But anyway, next time I'm at bowling, I will, maybe even though I do bowl again later on tonight, it's called Post Office League. What I'm going to do is I will show you, actually I do have two bowling balls which I use. One of them is called the DB8 Endless Nightmare, and then the red one is called Horizon Rota Grip, which they're both resin. So even though I do have my own bowling shoes, even though I do keep them in my locker, so it makes it easier that way, so you have to worry about. But speaking of Wednesday nights, speaking of later tonight, like on Wednesday nights, only side pods I run, like I'm in charge of the mystery scores, and then I'm in charge of the 2 strikeout pods as well. But unlike some people, I only charge, like if they want in on both games of the strikeout pod, all they have to do is pay me $2 total. Like with mystery score, $2, and then my head score sweeper, and then if they, of course, I'd be running 3 strikeout pods, make or every 3 chances, make or they'd be paying me $3. So, but anyway, that's all the time I have for now. I'm gonna go ahead and probably fix something to snack on or something, but that way I can try to watch a movie or whatever. So, well, anyway, I hope you like what you hear. Until next time, of course, you can catch me again later on tonight when I return home. And then that way we'll do more talking bowling. But anyway, I hope everybody out there will enjoy this video. But anyway, I hope everyone has but those of you who don't consider tomorrow yet. If you still consider it still Tuesday, I hope you all have a good night, okay? But anyway, tune in for more talk and bowling later on tonight. Promise you, you won't be disappointed. Good night.